Hurricane season in Connecticut starts on June 1st. And while you may look around on a day like today and say, man, it's beautiful out, the weather can change in just a second. And one good storm can raise waters like this real high. And suddenly those homes that you see behind me and the people inside them can be in serious trouble. It's Joe Monti with Fox 61. Lieutenant Governor Susan Bysowitz, emergency response personnel, the American Red Cross, and even members of the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection gathered at East Haven Town Beach to discuss with residents how to prepare for hurricane season. These recommendations apply to everyone, but especially people that live on or near the coast. They talked about knowing the area you live in and being able to plan an evacuation route if need be. They talked about gathering supplies and making sure that you are insured regardless of whether you are a homeowner or a renter. Here's more from the Lieutenant Governor and the Commissioner of the Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection, Ronell Higgins.
Have an emergency plan for your family. Have an emergency kit ready at all times with food, water, first aid, battery-powered radios, flashlights, and other supplies.
Please do not get too comfortable. We don't expect devastating storms here in Connecticut, but we know we live in a world where we don't expect hundreds of thousands of people to be without power at any given time. We didn't expect towns evacuated, and we don't expect hundreds of millions of dollars in damage. But as many of you may recall, that is precisely what happened here nearly 15 years ago, when Tropical Storm Irene, packing high winds and waves as high as 10 feet, walloped Connecticut. Preparation matters.
While a storm hasn't hit Connecticut like Gloria did more than 40 years ago, there still have been more recent storms and even major flash flooding in the Naugatuck Valley that has caused serious damage in Connecticut and even loss of life. Now, officials say that they're more prepared now than ever. They've learned from some of these more recent storms, and ultimately, even though they believe it's going to be a mild season when it comes to hurricanes, they want you to be prepared in case of an emergency.